Kerim, you've launched an app, but there are tons out there. In fact, the market's getting pretty much full, and with many failing before getting properly established, especially in the tech sector where value is harder both to maintain and pinpoint. It could be a serious fail, and it could be soon. So how concerned do you think investors should be?
There are a few main trends that people need to be looking at and looking to invest in. I mean, I think the whole fintech space is actually a really, really exciting space. And I'm sure there will be a lot of participants in the area, and some will fail and some will succeed. But broadly speaking, the finance sector is something like a $5 trillion industry. I think the only bigger industry is the agricultural industry, which is about a $7 trillion industry. And the finance sector, it's a $5 trillion industry. Money, at the end of the day, is purely digital. And if you look at all the other digital industries out there, and you look at the extent to which those industries have been disrupted by what I would call the information revolution, then I think there's a massive opportunity for change and disruption and innovation in the finance space.
So how can mobile apps really help investors?
The first win in the information revolution was to deliver information to all of us. So today, it's very easy for us to access information on just about anything that we want. The second big win of the information revolution, and this is probably the period from 2005 onwards, was to connect us all, through all the social networks that we all use on a day-to-day basis. And I think the third great triumph of the information revolution has been actually to enable us to collaborate economically and socially in ways that we certainly couldn't have done before. You think of things like Uber and Airbnb and what's referred to as the sharing economy. Today, I think people consume about 70% of the information that we consume through our mobile phones. So the smartphone has overtaken any other device that we use to access information. So they're with us all the time. The great thing about the financial markets is that they move all the time. I mean, that's what makes them exciting, and that's what makes me addicted to the financial markets, in a sense, that they're constantly moving. And so there's almost no better device than a smartphone in particular to enable us to be constantly in touch with what's going on in the markets.